zoom करके इसको देख सकते हैं. It's a delicate non-cellular layer made up of extracellular material that lies below the epithelium in contact with its basal surface. Basement membrane is made up of two parts, outer basal lamina and inner reticular lamina. Basal lamina basalis is about 80 nm thick. It is made up of lamina lucida in contact with the membranes of epithelial cells and lamina densa below it. Lamina densa consists of a delicate network of collagen, harpian, sulfate, proteoglycan, and lamina. Lamina lucida is formed of surface coat of epithelial cells. It has proteoglycans, glycoproteins, adhesive proteins, integrins, and hemidosomes. In kidneys glomerulus, lamina lucida lies on both the sides of lamina densa due to juxtaposition of capillary cells and podocytes along with the absence of reticular lamina. Basal lamina is also known as around the Schwann cells and muscle cells. तो हम ये देख सकते हैं कि जो बेसमेंट मेम्ब्रेन है इसमें 3-4 चीज़ें हम देख सकते हैं. पहला जो है वो है प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन, आउटर कोट है इसका. उसके बाद एक मतलब सेल कोट है. ये सेल कोट 2 हिस्सों से बना है, लिम्ना लुसाइडा एंड लिम्ना डेंसा. उसके बाद बेसल लिम्ना है तीसरा. मैंने पहले भी बताया आपको कि जो epithelial tissue है, it is made up of one or few layers of compactly arranged cells. इसमें वो इतनी जगह नहीं रहती है. जो इंटरसेलुलर स्पेस है बहुत कम है, 20 to 30 nm इसकी वाइडनेस है. तो बेस इसकी बड़ी टाइट है और ताकतवर है. अगर हम लिम्ना रेटिकुलर्स की बात करें, बेस वाला मेम्ब्रेन है, इट इज़ वेरिएबल. इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ डेंस मैट्रिक्स एंड लार्ज फाइब्रिल्स. Dense matrix. These fibers are those of collagen. They bind the lamina densa to the underlying connective tissues. The matrix or ground substance has high concentration of proteoglycans. Proteoglycan it is a sort of proteins जिनसे ये बना होता है. उसके बाद functions. Basement membrane anchors epithelial tissue to underlying connective tissues. It constitutes a selective permeable membrane. यानी basement membrane जो है इसका epithelial tissue का, it anchors the epithelial tissue. ये epithelial tissue को बंद रखता है to the underlying connective tissue, दूसरे टिश्यू के साथ, मतलब connective tissue के साथ. It constitutes a selective permeable barrier as in glomerular function of filtration of kidneys. और ये kidneys में भी मदद करता है in filtration. It is a pathway for diffusion of materials between epithelial tissue and vascular supply underneath. It determines polarity, metabolism, cell division, repair and movement of the other tissues. उसके बाद इसका दूसरा पॉइंट जो है वो है सरफेस आउटग्रोथ्स. सरफेस आउटग्रोथ्स में इसको हमने देखा. सरफेस आउटग्रोथ्स में हम अगर हम फिगर चेक करेंगे, फिगर में हम देखेंगे बेसमेंट मेम्ब्रेन की माइक्रोविले है, सेटेरोसीलिया है, सीलिया है, बेसल ग्रेन्यूल्स है, फ्लैजेलम है. तो ये कुछ आउटर सरफेस आउटग्रोथ. दीज फ्री सरफेस एपिथेलियल सेल्स में भी स्मूथ आर बी आर माइक्रोविले, सेटेरोसीलिया, सीलिया एंड फ्लैजेला. These are few points which we will deal with in this lecture. Next we will then move ahead. माइक्रोविले जो है micro means small, wheels means shaggy pair. These are the minute finger-like evaginations of the free cells surface. For example, small intestines, gallbladders, uterus, convoluted parts of the uniferous tubules, hepatic cells. A microvillus is 0.1 μm in diameter. Length can be 0.6 to 20 um. Their number can be as high as 3000 per cell in case of intestinal epithelium. It's found in the regular parallel series. The cell surface is called striated border. For example, epithelial lining of intestines. When microvilli occurs in less regular fashion, the cell surface is called brush border. So एक जो है epithelial tissues की जो outer surface है उनमें आता है microvilli. These microvilli minute figure like microvilli जस्ट लाइक फिंगर लाइक प्रोजेक्शंस, फ्री सेल प्रोजेक्शंस। इनका एक साइज होता है 0.1 mm डायमीटर, लेंथ 0.6 to 2.0 μm. Their number can be as high as 3000 per cells in the case of intestinal epithelium. Achha, it is found in regular parallel series. The cell surface is called straight border. Epithelial lining of the this instance, when microvilli occurs in less regular fashion, the cell surface is called brush border. इसका जो दूसरा हिस्सा है वो है स्टीरोसीलिया. They are elongate non-motile evaginations of the cell surface that are found over the cell lining epididymis. Receptor cells of macula and cristae. Stereocilia are just like elongated microvilli. They have no membranes with cilia. Basal granules and axonemes are absent. Stereocilia function as the sensory transducer in the ear and absorption of epididymis. ये जो दूसरा है स्टेरोसीलिया, ये इनकी बेसिक फंक्शन जो है, they function as the sensory transducers in ear and absorption of epididymis. इसके बाद cilia and flagella. They are fine vapotrile hair-like membranes covered protoplasmic outgrowths of the free they are fine vapotrile hair-like membranes. they बिल्कुल free है. Hair-like membranes covered protoplasmic outgrowths of the free surface cells. Cilia are smaller, 2 to 10 μm, but some numerous, while flagella are fewer, but 100 to 100 μm. A single flagellum occurs in the spermatozoon. The number of cilia can be also small. 1 to 2 cilia develop over some mesothelial cells. A single elongated cilium occurs along with the स्टीरोसीलिया ओवर सेंसरी सेल्स. अब जब इनका जो है ये भी बने होते हैं बेसल ग्रेन्यूल्स, एक्सोनीम्स. Internally it contains an exoneme formed of 9 peripheral double fibrils and 2 central cingulate fibrils. Cilia develop from the epithelial cells of respiratory tract, ventricles of brain, parts of the reproductive tract, mesothelium of pleura and peritoneal cavities. They take part in the creating currents for the circulation of the fluids. In the next lecture, we will deal with this difference between microvilli, stereocilia, and this cilia. Thanks for watching. Keep hard working, study your books, and give the maximum time of your to your books study. Stay home, stay safe. Thanks for watching my videos. Thank you.